Okay. Murder drones. Episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea they had a whole other show. Let's murder some drones, y'all. This will be hopefully a very nice palate cleanser. Fred, you haven't seen this at all, right?
No.
Alright, let's do it.
We are worker drones. Autonomous robots helping humans mine exoplanets for our interstellar parent company, J.C. Jensen, in space. Yeah, we were mistreated in the name of Windex, but it's not like we revolted and killed all humans or anything. Mostly because they handled that just fine all by themselves.
This has a totally different art style from the previous record. Can I make this higher res? Why is it at 240p?
With biological life wiped from the planet, we found it pretty easy to pick up where they left off. We finally had a future. All to ourselves.
Untrained neural network is their name for a baby. That's fine.
Unfortunately, our parent company didn't exactly love the concept of runaway AI.
What is that?
Murder drone.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting. It's like sort of like a really aesthetic motion comic almost.
But what have our parents done for the past forever while those things build a spire of corpses? Hide under the ice behind 3 stupid doors? It's like we're waiting for an inciting incident.
Anyway, that's why my project is this
Sick as hell railgun!
So not the vibe.
easy, morons.
It doesn't work. Yet. It doesn't work yet.
Oh, I
Said
love
it doesn't
them.
work. Maybe it does.
Uzi, the homework was a word problem about buying watermelons.
Oh, and this
That sounds like
magnetically
fucking
amplified
Jerry.
photon converter doesn't count?
Kind of does.
No.
Gary always likes this
Plus,
show.
repressed emotional baggage was only worth 2 points on the rubric. And is it supposed to be that color?
I don't think it's him. It just sounds like a lot like him. We will get to reincarnate it as a sword after this. Thank you, Cosmic Blue.
Ew, it didn't kill her.
Oh, I love the little robot like fast food waitresses.
Classic toxic masculinity, Chad. That's
Huh.
never gonna end up problematic. Oh wow, Uzi? I heard
Napusha's
you.
paying for the
I'm an
second
angsty
episode of this
teen
as well,
fad
so we'll get to that after
Also,
reincarnated as
how
a
do you know
sword.
my name? People willingly talk to you.
Well, I'd say everyone knows Khan's daughter, but then you might blow the other half of your face off.
Crippling daddy issues. Hilarious. What are you in for? Testosterone too hard?
That can happen?
Huh.
Awesome. Hey, those bandages look pretty badass.
Oh. Ew. Gross. I hate that you said that.
So, what's the
Sick as hell railgun?
Sci-fi nonsense. That super works. I'm sneaking to the murder drone lair tonight to get the last spare part I need to save the world with it and earn my dad's respect and stuff. But mostly the world part.
Oh, but doesn't your dad make awesome doors so we don't have to, do that scary sounding emotionally repressed stuff you just said?
No more feedback on my repression today!
No, I'm sorry. I didn't think.
Bite me! I'm not mad at you, by the way, just generally hormonal.
You're a robot.
I guess they have hormones. Or maybe they're programmed to act like they have hormones.
Gary always just gave us $1. Thanks.
Thanks, Gary. I guess he just approves of us watching Murder Drones. Cool shot.
Ooh, Robo Jesus.
And where might you be off to?
Sneaking out to make out with my boyfriend that I definitely have.
Seriously, though.
Okay, you caught me. I need to measure the exterior hydraulic mechanisms of door 1, because that's the project I'm working on for school. A big old door, just like what my old man built. I want to join the WDF and hide behind doors like cowards while playing cards and stuff.
Well, we don't just play cards.
Con, can you grab a fresh pack? We literally only play cards so much that the numbers have faded. Oh, hey, Uzi.
Well, when you build doors so good, good door, there's
That guy
no
fucks
need to
doors.
fight. Uzi, this is great news. Here, the wrench I used to tighten bolts on my first door prototypes, and to put your mother out of her misery when the Murder Jones got to her with their nanite acid. I want you to have it.
Neat. Therapy's fun.
Guys, my daughter is into doors.
Come on.
She's gonna be outside for a bit to examine the exterior of door 1. Your door-specific destiny awaits.
Is she about to get locked out and
Wow. Okay.
Unable
just
to return.
gonna leave then, because this worked so weirdly well. Go doors!
They grow up so fast.
does he just pretend to have a mustache only when he's being dad, and then he just doesn't wear it in other contexts? This looks like Lost Planet. Anybody play Lost Planet? That game rules. It had 2 sequels that both suck, but Lost Planet 1 owns. I gotta say that this show, like, it's not nearly as tight as Digital Circus, but it is more my aesthetic. Like, it grabs, it makes me feel more like, ah, yes, a show that I would enjoy, you know, just like on first glance. Even though having seen some of Digital Circus, I know that show is just like punchier, bouncier, you know, a little more animated. I would bet M. Strange is probably an influence on these guys too. Kind of reminds me of his animation style, but not stop motion. But his video game kind of looks like this. That guy looks cool. I guess he's a murderer. Is she gonna end up romantically involved with a murder drone? Is this gonna be a meet cute with the murder drone boy?
Oh, and they said pirating all that anime was useless.
Nice.
Seems excessive.
It does work. Yeah, well, I guess it wasn't a meet cute with a murder drone boy. She killed
Holy
his
hell! Suck on that, Dad!
ass. Sus language. Nope, he's alive. He's a Terminator 2. Well, I mean, why would that be better than the railgun? Uh-oh, he's cute.
Did
He's
you
a
just slap me
K-pop.
with that arm?
Oh, and he's got a
Only
sassy
talks.
voice. You're gonna have
Yeah,
to fuck
sorry,
this guy.
It's just my head kind of hurts. Hey, are you new to our squad? You're a little short for a disassembly drone. I'm serial designation N. Nice to meet you. I'm kind of the leader
Did
of
she
the
like
squad in
scramble
this
his
city.
brain?
That's not true.
Is that why
No
he's got the
tells me I'm
one
useless and
red?
terrible.
Like he's got like a
I'm
fucked
not
up.
supposed to tell you that part. Biscuits. Well,
Programming,
honesty
yeah.
is the best policy. I also can't seem to remember the past 3 hours of my life. Ah, but I'm sure that'll sort itself out.
Uh-huh. I have to go.
Oof, stuck yourself? Just
It
pop
is
it in your
Angel
mouth.
Dust's
Our
voice
saliva
actor.
neutralizes
The
the
original
nanites.
Angel Dust
Otherwise,
voice
I'd be constantly disassembling
That
myself.
makes sense. Because my first
And
thought was
by
he sounds
our
like a
saliva,
Vivzy
you
Pop
mean-
character.
Disassembly drone?
He literally is.
Right. Hey, let's go in that landing pod over there.
Sure, I love doing anything. Sweet,
That is my
Nobody did
favorite
things, I
joke
guess.
in the whole
We're
episode.
never talking about this.
I love
about
doing
what?
anything.
Consider it, repressed.
You mentioned other members of her squad. Are they coming back soon?
Oh, yeah, 2 others. They're out hunting for a bit, but you'll love them. First, there's V.
She looks hot.
Please, stop feeding my own eggshells
I like the fang.
And yet, I still feel nothing.
This kind of feels like Has-Been Hotel
So,
by way of like Near
I
Automata
heard
or
this
something.
planet-wide
Like
toxic death storm is supposed to be especially
like a
inhospitable
Near
tonight.
fan
Oh,
made
God.
their own take on a Vivzy Pop
No worries,
animation.
I'm in, but a whole letter is a lot to remember. So obviously a lot of mutual respect there, but secretly, I actually kind of have a crush on her. You can't tell her, okay? Then there's Jay, our leader.
And you're worthless and terrible.
She's
if the
hot.
company allowed it, I would straight up kill you myself.
Jay's awesome. Hey, let me give you the tour.
I like that all of the
Outside
women
of
in
the
this are
corpse
just like absolute
wall thingies.
psychopaths.
And here are the buttons.
This isn't just a landing pod. This is a spaceship. This could get us off the planet.
More of a one-use missile. They never taught us how to land.
No, the worker drones, we could work with them to fix this instead of all the murder. Which, why are we doing that again?
Other than ingesting their warm, sweet oil to avoid overheating and dying? I guess I just want to be useful. I was given a job, and I always want to try my best.
And look at all the respect it's gotten you, Anne. You really think the company isn't going to dispose of you once all the workers are dead?
Oh my, you sure are rebellious. It's kind of exciting. But not as fun as, following the rules.
This show's got me thinking. I wonder if like animators
Hey,
by
they're
and
back.
large all have the potential to be murderers. Because like it requires the same intensity and like possessive obsession to like want to murder somebody as it does to like sit and draw the same image 700 times in a row.
I kind of want to practice balloon animal shapes with. What happened here?
She not,
Synergistic
like, I mean,
liability
she
here must
the
have
way her
tried to
design
knock
is
himself
like
off
as though
line.
she were not wearing pants.
Moron
And I
nuts.
gotta say,
Hello?
hot robot.
You really think the company isn't going to
This show has the character designs I've been the most legitimately sexually attracted to out of any of the shows we watched so far, which I don't know what that means or says. I don't know why the robots are hotter than the animated chicks with actual human-like bodies.
Oh! You know, I left an extremely dangerous weapon, excuse outside.
I am out out, boys.
Oh, gosh darn it. You're so
Wait
fun.
until my loving wife and kids hear about this.
Bite me! Close it! Close it!
Hey, fellas! Ooh, deal me in. I love rummy. Wait, no. I'm going to murder everyone. Brain check.
Actually, it's gin rummy. So.
Hey, Uzi, I sure as no one has said my name aloud so far, so I'm just letting you know I'm.
Pretty nice hydraulics, huh? What have you done?
This time I won't miss.
I'm sorry.
That's what
I
Kendrick
really enjoyed
once
our
said.
time together.
He wasn't
I
kidding.
can't have you shooting V with that thing.
Bite me. Dad, get down.
Uzi, you led a murder drone here? My beautiful doors!
Now is so not the time. I messed up. In the
That guy
same way
really
I'm
is
about to
definitely doing
fix
his
it.
best Chris
Move,
Parnell
Dad.
impression. If it's not Chris Parnell, which I assume it's not.
It's not.
It sounds a lot like it.
Point and shoot. Trust me. Ted?
Well, that'll leave you with an abandonment scar for the rest of your existence, I would think. Damn, even he feels sorry for her. He's like, shit, that's cold.
Am I dreaming, or did you do something not useless for once? I've been trying to get past those doors for months. Nice work, Em.
You need name remember?
These ventilation shafts can easily get us around this last door. Lowest body count eats a missile! Way to go, stud. The company's gonna love this. With this colony wiped, we'll make top team this quarter for sure. You know what that means. Branded fans.
Yes. Behold the glory. Oh, it's not even branded with yourself. It's just the brand that you work for.
You know, not that I can't wait to keep murdering all these, maybe not so actually different from us worker drones, but just out of curiosity, do we actually, know what the company plans to do with us afterwards?
Excuse me?
Okay, so a worker earlier might have suggested that they could fix up our landing pod to, escape the planet and stuff, which, whoa, hey! That's against the rules! But it is kind of making me question why our pods were only one way in the first place. Because, you know, I get the feeling the company doesn't actually love robots and, like, we might be robots. I made a terrible mistake. It's cool how immediately I could tell.
No way, buddy. Questioning the company? You just finally gave me the excuse I needed.
Yeah.
Worker drones are corrupted, and that's why the company sent us. I hate to see you corrupted as well.
Thanks, Jay. Always looking out for me. You're awesome. Biscuits. I'm sorry. I ruined your card game, then made you have an awkward moment with your dad.
And I made you rebel like an angsty
I
teen,
made you have an
which
awkward
got you
moment
killed.
with your dad.
Though you
It's a
also tried
bit
to
of an
kill me,
understatement.
so morality calls this a draw. Ugh. For the record, that was the lamest heel face turn in history. Was that supposed to be?
Okay,
used
officially
as
too many
insight?
2v tropes references.
Rebellious
I'm
is a
just
lot harder
saying
than
that
it
right
looks.
now.
Thanks for showing me the ropes.
Nuh-uh, no bonding thing. You just killed a bunch of people, idiot.
That's super fair. I screwed up.
Ugh. In the same way you're about to fix it.
Unless they're going to explain that she's literally, her character is obsessed with TV tropes. Like, specifically.
So, they found our evacuation spot. But if we build a quick door...
I can't believe how hard that guy is trying to sound like Chris Parnell.
You're the WDF, right? Defend! For real?
Oh, good fuck. Kind of reminds me of Xenosaga a little bit, actually. Like the cutscenes in Xenosaga.
Put that conventionally attractive male down.
Huh.
Oh, Jay, you're sometimes kind of mean to me, and I wish you weren't. Just some constructive criticism.
Nice.
Noted, traitor. We'll circle back after I right-size
Love this
your
shot.
existence.
Okay, which one do you want?
Jay, please.
Too bad. Good luck.
Damn the well-made, quality-assured durability of J.C. Jensen products!
You're
My
done.
mind's in a weird place. Don't read into this.
Love that one.
Uzi! I'm so sorry. Have fun repressing this.
Have fun with
What the hell? You've got a lot of guts for a barely sentient toaster. I've had prey fight back before, but your edgy
Playback
spirit
best
is
monologue
just
ever done in
so pink. Oh, yeah! Fourth quarter profits! Mother of company leadership retreat!
One more buzzword and I'll do it.
Equity partners.
She's saying equity perks? That's what I heard.
Uzi, that was insane! And you too,
Huh? No, N. I'm an angsty, rebellious disassembly drone now.
I brought the murder drones here accidentally. You chose to leave me for dead instead of just frickin' believing in
Fuck
me.
you, Dad.
And that's not even an edgy teen hyperbole like when I said it last week.
It's not even an edgy teen hyperbole like when I said it
I'll
last week.
save you the trouble, Dad. I banished myself.
That girl's cute.
Let's go, Ann.
Oh wait, we saw her.
Everyone here can fight me.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Uzi.
Shut it.
I changed my mind about not feeling anything about uniforms. Fast food uniforms are cute. Handmade uniforms. Anything that's food service, I can understand.
I'd join you if the sun didn't kill me. Hope you're having important character growth or something, though.
Just can't wait to murder all humans. Classic robot stuff. I
Sounds
hope they're
based.
sitting pretty there on Earth. Because we're coming for them.
Yes. That was really fun. I liked it a lot. My complaint is that the writing is somewhat amateurish, particularly how often it references, like, the structure of writing. There's a lot of TV tropes, like, straight up just naming TV tropes, like, from the website TV tropes. The amount of times that it just, like, references what it is doing story structure-wise, that is very, like, novice-y, hacky, and, like, it kind of made me giggle a lot of the time because I know what they're... I'm kind of like, oh, I get that reference, you know? But then I started to feel annoyed that I was laughing so much at just, like, okay, I get it, it's TV tropes. Like, I'm a writer too, guys, ha ha ha, you know? Like, that's kind of how I felt laughing at a lot of that. That's my only real complaint. Maybe that and, like, a couple of shots here and there don't look as amazing as the other shot. Like, there's one or two times where a character is just kind of giving a long monologue and, like, all of the gesture work is really good, but the shot is just kind of like watching them do that, and it feels a little bit awkward, like not cinematic, whereas most of the time the shots are incredibly cinematic and look awesome, you know? Every time it was doing any kind of expression, all of the expressions are really strong. The way that it, like, finds a middle ground between something human and something robot is really fun. I love the character designs. I love all the, like, psycho smiling. Like, I'm not always a big fan of, like, the super edgy, like, it's cute, but everyone's a psychopath. I always associated that art style with Lethal Aurora Mage from the PCP because she both drew in that style and was, like, just the biggest fan of anything in that style. Like, Danganronpa being a good example. Anything that's, like, got a cutesy aesthetic, but everyone's like a smiling, smirking, psycho murderer. It's rare that something like that appeals to me, and, like, Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss are kind of in that vein, but I think those and this pull it off for me just by being, like, funny enough, like, just irreverent enough, just not serious enough, not trying to act like it's actually supposed to be scary, you know? That when it actually is a little bit tense, it's like, that's what makes it exciting, is that, like, it's subverting the fact that it's normally just funny and kind of happy-go-lucky, and then it's suddenly, like, the moment when her dad locked her out was kind of heavy. Like, that shit actually hit me. That hit me more emotionally than anything that happened in Sunny Boy, because I have abandonment problems. So for me, that was like, oh man, if that happened to me, I would never forget that happened. You know, like, I would be thinking about that forever. Like, wow, Dad, you were fully fucking gonna abandon me and let me die out there. And deep down, I know it's just because you believe in your fucking doors so much that you believed closing this door would protect everybody because you believe in the door more than you believe in me. You know? That's how I would have felt in that moment. You believe more in your fucking door than you do in your own daughter.
I like doors.
So that moment got to me. You know, otherwise it's fun. I love how all the women are psychopaths and they're all like badasses, vicious badasses. My favorite type of girl characters in shows, like Kill Bill level. It definitely feels like Hell of a Boss, but like it's actually kind of more my aesthetic. Although I love Hell. Generally, I'm a big fan of Hell-based media, but like the Vivzy Pop character design of just like the weird kind of mishmash, like chimera demons or whatever the hell you would call them, like it took me some getting used to. Like the designs were not the first thing I liked about her shows, you know. It was like the animation is really cool. It kind of sells me on the design.
We link up, sync up, and spit hot shit, and then we spread out, roll clout, and bring back wins, and then we form up, roll out, and fist meet chins. We can take the world, cause they can't take our wind. It's hurricane season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hurricane season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hurricane season. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hurricane season. Hurricane season.